What's up, ass faces? Welcome back to Lab Session 128, episode 128. Bet with Juice. Thank you guys for tuning in on this Taco Tuesday. Make tacos, not war. You guys know the vibes. Yesterday we had an okay day, 2 for 4 on the main slip, and then none of the gentlemen on the home run slip went yabo. But we get locked in today. We got a 14-game MLB slate. You see me rocking Joe Burt of the Bengals, your NFL Super Bowl champs this upcoming season. It's going to be electric. It's going to be awesome. And you guys are like, oh my God, how did Juice call it? I'm like, because we got a freaking squad. Why am I getting notifications from fantasy baseball? Never all season, but now all of a sudden I am. Probably because I made like 4 different moves yesterday. But let's do a little recap from yesterday. Like I said, 2 for 4 on the main slip. Garrett Mitchell, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Had himself a day with 4 of them. And then Carter Jensen. We're not betting on any of the Royals players for a very long time. Guy went 0 for. Terrible look. Curtis Mead, absolute dog. 2.5 hits, runs, RBIs. He had 4. He had himself a game yesterday. This one upsets me. Kyle Lehigh, 5.5 strikeouts. He finishes with 4 against the freaking Angels. What happened, kid? I didn't watch the game. I didn't. I was busy doing something else. I'm glad I wasn't watching that because that would have frustrated me. That would have made me mad. Very angry. That's dumb. Like, what are you doing? It's the Angels, the Anaheim Angels. Get it done. Like I said, and then like the dudes from the home run slip, they did not touch the fence yesterday. Like I said, Curtis had a good game, but the other two did not. We move on. We get on to today's slate. Like I said, 14 games. You got a bunch of these East Coast games not being played. You had the Yankees get rained out. You had the Red Sox get rained out a short while ago. And I believe the Dodgers, Phillies should get rained out. They're in the same vicinity, same area. And then the next game up, we got Twins versus Guardians. That's our first game, our first gentleman going on the main slip. Chase DeLauder. You got 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs on the night against the Twins. It's going against Mr. Kendry Rojas, the lefty. I think Parker Messick on the other side of the mound for the Guardians has a great game today. Gets locked in, has a bunch of strikeouts. But DeLauder is in that 3 spot today. It's a great spot. He's behind Kwan and Rocio. Should get the job done pretty easily. If they can't get on, Chase gets on. Rice Hoskins, David Fry get the job done for us. And we move on. We get it going. Rays versus Jays. Next game up. We're skipping that. I spent like 10 minutes. I was going back and forth, and I told myself, no, you don't pick a Blue Jays player. That's for one. So we were going to fade Kevin Gossman, which seems like pretty much the right thing to do against the Rays. But something tells me this guy has an okay game and Juice is wrong. And I don't want to be wrong today. So we're skipping that. My gut's telling me leave it alone. They have it at 7.5 total runs scored. So I think we're on to something. Juice is on to something. The Bucks are on to something. We know what's going to happen. Like I said, Orioles versus Red Sox would have been the next game. We had our guy, Wilson Contreras. I believe they're on a 13, 14-game win streak. Boston, that is, the Red Sox. They're on fire. They're on fire. I'm rooting for them. Go Red Sox. We'll meet you guys in the World Series if you guys get that hot. Like I said, they're not going to get played tonight. You got a rain out in Boston. Padres versus Braves. Next game up. Next gentleman going on the main slip. You got Austin Riley. 1.5 bases. Going against former Dodger, Walker Buehler. Guy's been up and down this season. He has like a good little stretch and then really a couple bad starts and then good. And so we're fading him. We're fading him in Atlanta tonight. I think Riley gets this pretty easily. He's been on fire. His bat's been absolutely on fuego. Batting in that cleanup spot, 7 for 18, 1 home run, 3 RBIs against Walker in his career. I think he gets the job done. Like I said, 1.5 bases. Every time I bet on Austin Riley, he gets the job done. So I have nothing to say about him. I just know he's going to get it done. Figure it out, Austin. Next game up, you got Mets versus Brewers. Mets versus Brewers. I was going to take Contreras' brother, William, but seems to me that Wilson is a better batter. You know, Big Brother got some better bat, and Mr. William is just kind of like the better catcher, I think. Anyways, we're skipping that game. All offensive props, except we do got Mr. and I skipped over Drake Baldwin. We got Baldwin on the Yabo slip. You see Wilson up there. He was the first guy that we had. We got a lot of guys there. Wilson, and then put a little sad face. See the sad face? That's because they're not playing because he got rained out. That's why I put a sad face. Okay, so now you know why there's a sad face. They got Drake Baldwin, and then before Murakami, you got Jackson CHOURIO for that Brewers game. Like I said, we're staying away from offensive props. Like I said, I wanted to take Contreras. This guy, Zach Thornton, lefty from the Mets, only pitched 3 games this season. Something's funky, though. Like, I want to fade him, like, really, really bad against some of these batters from Milwaukee, which I probably should have, but I don't know. Something seems fishy here. So, we're just going to go Jackson CHOURIO, Ayabo on the home run slip. Next game up, we're also skipping this one as well. Giants versus the Royals in Kansas City. I think this is what I meant to say about the Jays. I meant to say this about the Royals. Carter Jensen did not get the job done the other day. So from now on, we're just not taking any Royal players for the foreseeable future. You know, just not doing it. You got a pretty decent matchup tonight on the mound. Tyler Mahle versus Luander Avila. Their records don't say decent matchup, but I think the offensive, the bats don't get going. And sure enough, when I'm away from it, I'm probably going to get screwed over, and Kansas City will score like 8 runs tonight against Tyler. But I'm not gonna dig into it. Not gonna do it. Just big old nope. See it? See that? Giants, Royals, big old nope. Oh, is that my middle finger? Shit, I'm sorry. White Sox versus Rangers. Next game up. Next gentleman going on our main slip and on the home run slip. Masataka Murakami. Yeah, I think I said it right. Said his last name right, for sure. Masataka. No, that's Masataka Yoshida. No, I know I'm not wrong. It's Muritaka. It was close. Muritaka Murakami. I'll get there. 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. The guy is not on fire because everybody's walking him right now. So I was going to take his walk and get cute with it, but I was like, you know what? If anybody's going to pitch to him, it's going to be Kumar Rocker. Rocker. Kumar is that type of pitcher that he likes getting rocked, and he just likes to keep on pitching and whatnot. The Rangers are going to keep him in this game no matter how much hits he gives up. But Murakami, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs in that 2 spot behind Sam Antonacci and in front of Miguel Vargas and Braden Montgomery, I believe. Yeah, Braden. Murakami gets on. Even if they do walk him, somebody brings him in, and later on he gets a single or an RBI. He's going to get the job done. 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Next game up, next gentleman going on the main slip. Tigers versus Cubs. You do got, I was going to say his name, but it's not him. Oh, it is. It is him. David Peterson. Oh, I hate this guy. The lefty, former Met. He got traded in the middle of the season. I told you, Dome. I told you guys were going to regret getting this guy. He freaking sucks. He sucks. He's basura. Ass. So, not the good kind of ass. The bad kind of ass. So trash. We're fading him so heavy tonight. Like I said, Mr. How You Lee. How you doing? How you Lee? 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. We bet this gentleman, I want to say a month and a half ago. He got the job done. Kid's a dog. I trust him. He does do great against the lefties. That's why we're trusting him against David Peterson, the lefty, the basura boy. So, How You Lee, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Next game up, Next game up as well. Next 3 games up, we're skipping. Marlins versus Trashos, stay away. Nats versus Rockies, no thanks. I don't want no part of that Colorado shenanigans. Curtis Mead, he did his job yesterday. I think that Lorenzen could give up 10 runs tonight to these guys. But I don't know who to take. Curtis Mead? CJ Abrams? James Wood? I don't know. No thanks. Cardinals versus Angels? Nope. So all those 3 games we're skipping over. Specifically because Kyle Lehigh couldn't get those strikeouts against the Angels last night, so I don't even want to touch that game. And then next game up, you got Athletics, the A's versus the D-backs in Arizona. Sorry, A's. Just please win the game. I want to take some offensive props for you guys. Wanted to go ahead and fade the crap out of the D-bags, but we got Jack Perkins on the mound. Cole Drake. It's kind of a cool name. Cole Drake. He's cold. Drake. That's kind of, I like it. All right. Well, I hope he gets hit up tonight. Like crazy. I hope they hit a bunch of home runs off of him. Oh, they finally dropped the lineup. All right. That's cool. I would have taken Jacob Wilson for a hit or something. But as you can see right there, it just says go Athletics. Get the job done against the D-bags in Arizona against the lefty. Which, damn, they have trouble against. That's why we're staying away from this game. I didn't really, I don't like it. And I don't trust this Diamondbacks team there. They're trying to get hot at the right time, trying to make a run, but looking at their lineup right now, they freaking suck. The D-bags in Arizona, not doing it. Reds versus Mariners, last game of the night, last game on the slate. This one's going to hurt if we miss it by this guy. I'm just throwing it out there right now. Chase Burns, 4.5 strikeouts. You're a taco on Price Picks. If you have Price Picks, you know what I'm talking about. It's Taco Tuesday. They offered Taco Price Picks props on Taco Tuesday. And Chase Burns, somewhere right there, is one of them. 4.5 strikeouts instead of 7. Why not take it? Are they being cute? Are they trying to F us right now? Are they messing with our heads? I don't know. I'm going crazy over here. I think he gets it done in Seattle against a Seattle Mariners team that strikes out like their life depended on it. I said this about the Angels last night, and Kyle Lehigh totally screwed me. So, Chase Burns, you haven't pitched in 2 weeks. I checked it because I was so not going to do this. I was going to go JJ Bleday. Just 1 hit. Against Castillo, who's having a really bad season. But we're on the second half of the MLB season. Stuff can change. I think Castillo has an okay game tonight. Okay. Or he's absolutely dialed in after a nice little break with his Fam Bam. And he does his job in a not so friendly hitter's park. So, this is why we're taking Chase Burns. Same reason. Seattle did score 8 runs last night, I believe. They rocked. I forgot who they rocked last night. But they did absolutely dial in and rock them. 8-0. Chase Burns. Dude, lock in. 4.5 strikeouts. That's not hard. Spent a lot of time on that, okay? Just like the other game, and I was like, no, we're skipping it. 10 to 15 minutes deciding if we're taking Chase Burns. He's an absolute dog. Should be in contention for Cy Young this year. Chase Burns, get the job done. I believe in you. That's why you're on our slip. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. That's the 14 games locked in right there for you guys. Signed by your boy Juice. Let's get the job done. Let's figure it out. You could still get Chase Burns at that 4.5 strikeouts for the next 2 hours before the game starts. But I believe the Lauder, let's see. The Lauder has started already, and I think the Lauder is 0 for 1. We'll check on it in a little bit. But main slip, let's get it locked in on Price Picks. Chase DeLauder, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Austin Riley, 1.5 total bases against Walker Buehler. How you, Lee? How you doing? 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. And then Murakami, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs as well. And then Chase Burns, the last guy of the night, 4.5 strikeouts against Seattle. Get the job done, fellas. $14 to win 315 on the night. Locked in right there. Kind of boom, boom. Let me cool if I can. Oh, there you go. All right. This guy. Oh, wait. He did text back. Okay, hold on. That's funny. That's funny one, Austin. I probably shouldn't read it. That's funny. That's a good one. Oh, whoa. Okay, so home run slip. It's going to be a little bit difficult. We're going to have to figure something out here. Oh, that sucks. That's not good. All right, let's go. So we got Drake Baldwin right there. I'll read it off. Drake Baldwin, Jackson Chourio, Murakami, and Liam Hicks all to go Yabo. This is the slip that I have. It has not been placed, so we might have to take an L and place it on Prize Picks and lose out on a couple of $1,000 if I'm being completely honest. $5 to pay $4,133. That's what it is on the books, ladies and gentlemen. We might have to tap in real quick on Prize Picks. Just got the message right now, so we'll figure that out very quickly because we need to get that locked in. Those 4 gentlemen are going Yabo tonight. I just want to let you know. 4 guys, get the job done. Hey, Mookie, are we hitting our freaking bets tonight? He said yes, without a doubt. He also said, Miller Lite, hit your boy back up. Sponsor him. Figure it out. Cheers. Let's do the damn thing. Let's do the damn thing. Happy Taco Tuesday. I hope everybody enjoys their damn tacos. Make tacos, not war. Thank you guys for tapping in. Watching Lab Session 128. Episode 128. Bet with Juice. Let's have a damn night. Let's hit some damn bets. Peace.